and Vakhshur-e-Vakhshuraan. So now we are coming to the final point, and I'm sorry I'm going over, but I want to finish it if you guys don't mind. Zarathustra's birthplace. Again, this is the one from the 101 letters of Dr. Jeevanji Jamshedji Modi. He thinks, and he researched this before he went there, that near the lake Urumia, which is way high up on the lower, above, in the middle there on slide 63, near the breeze, there is a place called little village Amui, and that is the place, according to many people, Zarathustra's birthplace. I am on slide number 64. It shows Iran and where this Amui and Lake Urmia is, above right top corner up there. And a little more in detail, Lake Urumia is showing like a little dog sitting there. And the village of Amui is about 11 miles from Urmia as it is shown. So according to Dr. Modi, he says, in Atas Nyais we pray, Atro Remazda Putra, Kavoish ho Sravange, Varoish ho Sravange, Asnavante Garoish Mazdadate, Chaichiste Varoish Mazdadate. For the propitiation of Haura Mazda, please do the thing away from your phone. For the propitiation of Haura Mazda's son Atash, of Kaikhosru Emperor, of Kaikhosru's lake, of Haura Mazda created Mount Astavant, of Haura Mazda created Lake Chaichista. He says that according to the Iranian people, the middle and bottom of Iran country is called the country of famous Achaemenian and Sasanian emperors like Darius, Cyrus, Ardashir Babakan, Shapur, Noshiran Adil, and so on. In the same way, Azerbaijan is called the country of Zarathustra. This has been said by many old and ancient historians, and in our prayers like Atas Nyais, and in Pahlavi and Persian books, the Lake Urmia and the surrounding Azerbaijan country is connected with our Paigambar, Ashur Zarathustra. And then, Balkh and its surroundings are referred to as the place where Zarathustra propagated his religion. I am on slide 67. We saw that slide before to show Lake Urmia on the left and Balkh on the right. And here is a little details of it on slide number 68. And so on 69, he says, I may be the first Parsi to visit Lake Urmia, and Urmia and the alleged birthplace of Zarathustra. Amui village, about 12 miles from Urmia. Not just our ancient books, but also Professor Jackson and Arab historians such as Yaqut, Ibn Khordadbeh, al-Baladari state that the village of Amui, 12 miles from Urmia, is the birthplace of Zarathustra. I started from Tabriz to Urmia on October 5th, 1925, Dr. Modi says. It may be the first time a car was used to travel to Urmia and Amui. There were actually no roads and the journey was quite difficult. Our Irani brethren call Iran the whole world's heaven. They call Azerbaijan the heaven of Iran, and they call Urmia country the heaven of Azerbaijan. Slide number 70. The first thing, he says, first thing I did in Amui is bent on my knees and took some earth and put it on my forehead in memory of the birthplace of our Paigambar. What an interesting thing he did. Surroundings are just wonderful. Greenery all around, a clean water, small river running by, beautiful mountains, and lots of goats and sheep. A great place for a young man to get inspiration, have questions and answer with his creator, Haura Mazda, like Zarathustra, and get revelation for his religion. Many Greek philosophers like Plato and the Scandinavian poem Edda mentions that Zarathustra laughed on his birth. We know that also from our religious books. And that wonderful famous Farvadin-Yash eulogy describing the whole nature at his birth. Now he says, if you stand on the side of one of its mountains and look over the beautiful vista of the surroundings, you can understand the reason for this eulogy in Farvarin Yash. And what is that eulogy? Slide number 71. The oldest recorded eulogy in human history. There is no other eulogy so old as this one recorded in Farvarin Yash. And it says, Yehe jate cha vakshay cha, remember vakshay again, Yehe zate cha vakshay cha urvasanapo urvarauscha, in whose birth and growth the waters and plants flourish. Yehe jate cha vakshay cha ukshinapo urvarauscha, in whose birth and growth the waters and plants increase. Yehe jate cha vakshay cha ushtatatem nimravanta Vispa spentodata dama, and in whose birth and growth the entire creation of Spentamin cried out. Now slide 72. Ushtano zato atrava yo spitamo Zarathustra. Hail to us, for us is born an Atravan Zarathustra Spitama. If you have some old Corde Avesta, the first page of Corde Avesta is the photograph of Zarathustra, and below it is this sentence, Ushtano zato atrava yo spitamo Zarathustra. Continuing, Ida apam vijasaiti vongoidena mazdayasnes vispaishavi karshwan yaish hapta. Good religion and Bhajda worship will henceforth spread all over the 7 regions of the earth. And actually in the later on years it did just that. What a beautiful way of eulogizing an amazing prophet in 9 beautiful verses who professed the first monotheistic religion in the history of mankind. I am on slide number 73. Now, Dr. Modi now explains some of the mountains around that region. The first one is Sahan mountain, which in the old days called Asnavanta, and actually it is in our Atash. Coming to Urmia, you can see this Sahan mountain. It is remembered in Atash and it has been transformed to Sahan over the years from Asnavant. It is also mentioned with Lake Jaichishta, which is now Lake Urmia. There is a cave on this 12,000 foot high mountain, which is connected to Zarathustra as his place of meditation. Nearby there is a small village, Garda, which is connected to Zarathustra, where he got his inspiration and revelation. I am on slide number 74. The second mountain that he describes is Savilan or Sabilan, or in our scriptures, Ushidarena mountain. Ushidarena mountain, Hormozhas, is where Zarathustra acquired his Ush, the revelation. Savila seems to be derived from Ushidarena. His meetings with Ameshaspans may have also occurred on this mountain. Not only our scriptures, but also Ian Hawkal, Kazvini, Mir Khan, according to Professor Jackson, have mentioned that this is the mountain where Zarathustra got his revelation from Ahura Mazda, as shown in slide number 75 as a depiction. So now we are on 76. Amui village near Urmia, birthplace of Zarathustra. There are many other places allegedly calling themselves also as his birthplace. And Dr. Modi concludes, with this I leave you all to do more study on your own, and maybe we all one day visit this place of the birth of our Asho Zarathustra, Spitaman. Wonderful. Now I am on 77. As a parting thing, I want to thank late Sir Dr. Ervad J Modi for his wonderful diary of this journey. He was an amazing scholar, and whenever I read about him, I remember my very famous, one of my poems, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Psalm of Life, lives of great men, all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. He left the footprints on the sands of our Zoroastrian religion. Footprints that perhaps another, sailing over life's solemn main, a forlorn and shipwrecked brother, seeing shall take heart again. So let us then be up and doing with a heart for any fate, still achieving, still pursuing, learn to labor and to wait. Thank you, Dr. Jivanji Jamsetji Mori, for your wonderful help. So now we are coming to our famous Cyber Bandagi in English, 78, now on 79, from Dr. Dhalla's book, Homage unto Ahura Mazda, and the prayer on number 80. If you would like to join me, I would appreciate. The prayer is Zarathustra is Lord of mankind. So let us do it prayer together. Thou, Ahura Mazda, hast made Zarathustra the Lord and overseer over mankind. Like unto the radiant and glorious Tishtria, he is the beacon light on the horizon of life and lights our path leading to thee. He is the embodiment of truth, righteousness and goodness on earth. Zarathustra is the polar star of man's searching. He is the light of man's life. He is constant radiating source of ennobling influence. He radiates the atmosphere of peace and joy, hope and life all around by his immortal teachings. He is like a rock to which man can cling in the shipwreck of his life. He is the consummation in his world of righteousness that is shadowed by wickedness. He is the realized ideal of perfection in the world of imperfection. He is the fulfillment and complement of creation, beginning and end of life. He is mankind's supremest and sublimest standard and norm for all time. Slide number 81. Continuing, to see Zarathustra in spirit is to see thee, Ahura Mazda. To know him is to know thee. To understand him is to understand thee. To follow him is to follow thee. To be like him is to be like thee. I will assimilate Zarathustra's teachings into my life. I will live devoted to him. I will make him my example in life. I will keep his sublime image engraved upon my mind, with Zarathustra as my guiding spirit, sustaining energy and driving will. Fearlessly and courageously will I face whatever befalls and betides me. Manfully onward will I march under his banner, without flinching or faltering, from stage to stage on my life's journey. In his steps will I plant my footmarks and walk the ground over which walked his blessed feet. I will live after him. I will make him my constant companion, that he, Zarathustra, my prophet, my friend, my guardian, my guide, may be my hope, my light, my life, Ahura Mazda. Thank you all. So we are coming to the end of the Hamaa Zor greeting now. So Joanne and I will do the Hamaa Zor here. And if you can do it among yourself, that would be also good. So we will say Hamaa Zor, Hamaa Ashobet. And I'm just showing you the Cardinal Gracious of Bombay. I taught him how to do the Hamaa Zor. And we are doing Hamaa Zor also here with Joanne and I. And here is the way we did it once in the Tele Class in Orlando. And we say Hamaa Zor, Hamaa Shobet, 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 Hamaa Zor, Hamaa Shobet. Well, thank you all. Sorry I have taken some time. More than that, let us do the final thing, the slide number 88. The next class will be on Sunday, September 29th. It is the 5th Sunday, so there is no excuse for people having classes and all that kind of stuff. Then October 27 and maybe December 8th. And I want to thank everybody for your participation, patience and time. Thank you all who helped me to collect information. And last but not the least, my dear wife Joanne, with whom I will be married 47 years on July 2nd, just 2 days from now, of supporting me in all my crazy endeavors. So Hamaa Zor, Hamaa Shobet, thank you all.
Happy anniversary, Soli uncle.
Thank you, thank you.
God bless you, God bless you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Kushlam from Detroit.
Ajit Kushnan, thank you very much, Farooq Sahib. How was the Navjot?
It was very nice yesterday. Excellent.
Very good, very good. Thank you for joining. Your mother kept on calling me when I started the class and I could not answer it. I don't know why.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. Well, good.
Happy anniversary.
Okay, goodbye, everybody. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Ajit, thank you very much.
Deshu and Nazneen Khambata from Houston.
Oh, Nazneen, nice to see you attending this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Soli said.
Haji Sahib, thank you very much. And Behram check it.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you again. And then but there is another Behram up there, Dalal. I think he left over. Okay, thank you all again. This is we are closing this. Yes?
Thank you, Soli.
Haji, thank
Happy anniversary.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you, homie.
You did a lot of hard work on this one.